The Seaview Association would like to welcome you to our Memorial Day 2016 opening ceremonies of the Seaview Ballfield. Before we get started, I think we should remember that this is Memorial Day. We have men and women fighting overseas to protect us, and those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice and have died protecting our country. So I think we'll spend a moment of silence on their behalf. Thank you. The Seaview Association, the Board of Directors, and the residents decided that it was an important infrastructure project to build a new, renovated Seaview ball field. This ball field has been being played on for tens of decades. Fred Newman, as you can see, Newman Field is here today. He will be one of our ribbon cutters. This couldn't have happened without the association and the board's support to make something like this happen. This is what Seaview is about. This is what makes our community better than any other community on Fire Island. We have, in the last 5 years, built a brand new Bay Beach. We have renovated our tennis courts. We have now renovated our ball field, and we are in the process of building our bulkheads down A to C and hopefully C to D over the next winter. We have done new paving projects, beautifying our walks, and we'll continue to do it until it's all done. But when you look at this, and you look at what's been done on this ball field, under the stewardship of our manager, Larry Mathiasen, and with contractor, landscaper, Seaview resident, Peter Brennan, you look at what an association can do when they put their mind to it. The ball field has all new fencing, has a brand new first-time sprinkler system, has brought in 450 cubic yards of dirt for the outfield, about 150 cubic yards of clay for the infield, sod, which I'm standing on, and the newly seeded outfield, which we're praying for a lot more warmer weather, and you'll see it's starting to fill in the outfield, but left field's still a little bit bare. But that will come. Things that are going to happen, we're getting padding for our poles, which will say Seaview on it. That's on order. We have, for the first time, foul lines and foul poles. We have also gotten new bases, and we'll continue to beautify it with seating areas, umbrellas. So at this point in time, what I'd like to do is I'd like to call up any of the board of directors who are here to stand behind me before the ribbon cutting. So any members of the board of directors, if you come and stand behind me, I'd really appreciate it. These are the people who month by month attend meetings to make these things happen, and to stab me in the back. Next, I'd like to call up the baseball committee. The baseball committee worked through every little detail that is on this field today and worked with the board to make sure that what you're seeing now is the way it came out. So at this point in time, I'd like to call up the baseball committee. Peter Nobler, Warren Rosen, chairpersons. And I'd like to call Peter Brennan up, please. Larry Mathiasen, our manager. And Fred Newman for Newman Field. So what we're going to do, we're going to have Larry and Peter, Fred Newman, Warren Rosen, Peter Nobler, and myself cut the ribbon. Thereafter, we'll have the ceremonial first pitches with some of the committee, as well as Fred throwing out the first ball, and then we'll play ball.
Take our positions? Yep.
Right.
We hereby dedicate the Seaview Ball Field to the community of Seaview.
Hey.
We'll now move to the ceremonial throwing out of the first pitch. The first pitch will be thrown out by Fred Newman.
Good.
I'd like to also thank the Seaview staff and our foreman, Chris, who also made this happen. The seats that you're sitting on were done by Chris and our crew this morning, starting at 7 a.m. Now play ball.
They work around the clock.